Two live dudes, two live dudes. We got news. You can choose point of views. He got views. I got views. You can choose two live dudes. Yeah.
See, work better when you do it by yourself.
Yeah. I'm the coordinator of it anyway. So.
All right, guys. Welcome back to the Man
people?
Cave. I am Mr. Bowtie, with me as always.
The nice one, D Nice.
All right, and together we are
two live dudes.
And today we're gonna start off as we do every day with that Melanin Report. Today we shine that black light on a gentleman named Nathaniel Nearest Green.
Who is that?
All right. If you don't know who Nathaniel Nearest Green is, it's for a reason, because they didn't want you to know who he was.
Facts.
All right. He was born a slave in 1820, died in 1890. But before that, he was a master distiller in Tennessee. He was the master distiller for a gentleman we all know, Jack Daniels.
Yes,
all right. He was the man behind the recipe of creating Jack Daniels. Mm-hmm. He created two different versions of it. The very first one that you all know, the old number 7, which is one we all drink, and one of the brands that they keep in the back that they only release once a year. All right. They did not want to tell anybody. They did not give him any credit at all. Of course, he was a slave, so he could not fight for anything. All right. But thanks to a woman named Fawn Weaver, all right, she's trying to keep this story alive. She has created a whiskey brand called Uncle Nearest. All right, and it is found in all 50 states. You can go look for it. It is a completely black-owned business. They are trying to keep the word of the Godfather of whiskey, he is now known as the Godfather of whiskey, Nathaniel Nearest Green. All right,
yes, sir. All
right. So we're gonna jump right into it today.
Today we talking about, our friends on the other side. We're trying to see if we're on the other side. We're going to call it allies or ops.
Yeah. Which one are you?
Which one are you? We're talking about our white friends, the Caucasoids, the white people. But I was reading an article I had come across on this Newsbreak app I have, and they basically was talking about this lady who's 34 years old, and she realized she was a racist after 34 years. We'll show you the link because it's a very good read.
It will be in the description.
Along with the reading, it was some things that white people can do to kind of minimize the stereotypes or bring y'all in towards black people instead of just having that one black friend. You can expand your horizon and talk to a black person, reach out to a black person, at work, school, even on social media. So we're going to talk about that and
sound like an infomercial. Get to know your fellow Negro.
Yes. So you got the list.
Yeah, I got the list of a few questions we're going to discuss.
Some great questions you can ask your friends at work right now, today.
Right. So the first one, which I think is a great question, man, because this is the one that all white people say when they say I'm not a racist. I have a black friend. Ask your people, how many black friends do you have besides me? Right? And how often do you reach out to another black person? All right. How often are these people invited to the gatherings, invited to your house, and is this one token black person there? Your house. Why are you friends with that one particular person that you're friends with? Was it circumstantial?
School, or y'all met at camp or something? That's the only reason y'all became friends, because y'all was the guys who were the oddballs out of the equations, or y'all linked up with each other. It could just so happen to be the one black person in the neighborhood that was your neighbor, and now that's your friend, but you don't seek out any other black people when you go out every day. Another good question. How many people of color do you see on a daily basis? All right. A lot of times we surround ourselves with comfortable things, right? I tell you, in college, that's how it was. Everybody hung out with people who thought like them, who looked like them, who did the things that they did, and didn't really seek much diversity. Yep, scared to branch out.
The next one is, how many people of color do you follow on social media? All right. That's one of the things that help with those culture vultures, right? People who are out there trying to emulate black culture and don't really know much about it.
Yeah, you following the hot rapper or the the hot movie star or something, but your whole neighborhood is mixed with black people, and none of them are your friends, and none of them are your following. Why is that? Is it your parents keeping you away? Did they tell you something that got you afraid to branch out of your comfort zone, which is more likely the case?
Right.
Because they feel like they're losing America and they've never lost anything. They're just stolen and took. So I don't know how they lose in America.
Yeah. One of the biggest things that goes with that is, why are you following the people that you are following?
Exactly.
Right? If you looking at them just to say that, oh man, look at these ignorant videos, look at how ignorant they are, you're definitely following for the wrong reason.
Yeah, for entertainment purposes. Yeah.
Right.
You're not learning anything. You're not following a Black History page or a Black History channel, or you're not interacting with people who talking about Black history on which is American history. I don't know why we're saying it like that, but it's American history. If that's never in the conversation when y'all talking about history, or only time you're talking about black people is during slavery, like you didn't know about the Kemet pyramids and the kings and queens of Africa before the 15th century.
Right.
You need to go all in. If you're an ally for real, then you need to know these things. You need to know what Juneteenth is.
This is also a good time, and if you're not following us on social media, go ahead and start following us now.
Right now.
Because you'll get some more positive blackness in your life.
We're gonna try to guide you to the right way. All our white friends and even any ethnicity out there. If you try to be an ally, we all in on you. If you're Opps, then Opps stands for opposition. So you're not with us. You're opposed to us. And we saw a lot of that when these cops was just quitting the job or not going to work. They Opps. I don't see how they can be on that side of history, but hey,
nobody told us we didn't want police. We wanted police to stop policing the way they are policing.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
It's a huge difference in doing your job and doing your job the right way.
They're officers that's overseeing, like overseers, from back in the slavery days. So it's a lot of that mentality still plaguing the police force, and we need to change that. So back to these lists.
Yeah, this is by far my favorite question. And what have you actually done to help support black people during this time? This will truly show whether you are an ally. What are you actually out here doing? Right? If you just saying, yep, I agree, and you not doing nothing at all, you not holding people that you know accountable, and you're not
hearing some racist shit, you ain't saying nothing,
right.
Or your grandparents or your parents saying some stupid shit, and you know it's stupid, and you not correcting them, or at least debating them and letting them know this not right. I saw a little Louisiana white girl challenging her parents about the Black Lives Matter, and they talking about, well, I used to work in the ghetto, and all they want to do is steal and work the system and get on welfare. Like,
he need to go work in the trailer park. They do the same shit there.
Yeah, they the number one people on welfare. Like, come on, man.
True facts, man. A lot of people don't know that, man.
Let's keep it real. This is how we're gonna play this. We are the minorities. We are 13% of the population. White folks are the majority. So any scenario, their number's gonna be higher. I don't care what you put it in. Crime, public assistance, government funding, any of that. They're getting all the benefits first, and we get the sprinkle down effects after. Then they want to look at us like, they don't want to do nothing but be on food stamps and stay at home and eat chicken. Well, y'all eat chicken more than us, bro. It's more of y'all. Stupid. So stop saying that.
And everybody loves fried chicken.
Yeah, everybody loves chicken.
Who does not like
fried chicken? Who is KFC?
Chicken?
Ain't he a white man? I mean, come on, man. They need to stop with these dumb stereotypes that makes no sense. And the generation before them is teaching the younger ones, and they perpetuating the dumb shit. And then when they get checked, I'm sorry, I didn't know, because they didn't know because their parents were stupid.
I honestly feel like that's the stupidest thing in the world. It's the stereotypes, right?
Yeah.
Because everybody knows that they made up, but for some reason, people want to perpetuate them. In fact, and
I mean,
all the time you get that, you don't act black, or you not doing this, or you talk white, or black people don't swim.
Or this nigga think he all that because he making A's.
Right.
What?
Like, it's not cool to be smart. Like, black people aren't supposed to do this stuff. It's the craziest thing.
We the most accelerated, unappreciated, creating as ethnicity on this planet, and we like to act like we don't do nothing. Like, you new niggas don't do nothing, but the ones that's keeping the torch lit and the black excellence alive, we doing plenty, and this is part of it.
Man, want to hear something funny, man, about stereotypes?
Yeah.
One of my old jobs, right, is two black leaders in this entire place, right?
Yeah.
I leave my department. It's another black lady leave her department. I go by her office and she's listening to some country music. I ask her who she's listening to. First thing out of her mouth is, I don't just listen to rap and hip hop. I said, I ain't asked you that. I asked you who you listening to. Like, I listen to country music. I just don't know this particular person.
Yeah.
She goes on to tell you don't listen to country music. All you listen to is rap. I said, first of all, you are a black person. You don't listen to just rap. But you look at me and tell me I listen to rap. Then when I bust ahead and start naming some country songs and some country singers, she all of a sudden, oh, wait a minute, you don't? I thought all you listen to this. Why? Why did you think this if you are a black person and you don't do that?
Yeah, it don't just break down for white people having stereotype. We stereotype our own people, and they stereotype their own people. Like, there's some fun, cool, like, stereotypes, like Asians are smart in math. Like, that's not a bad thing. Black folks can dance. Like, I mean, that's not a bad thing. But we like watermelon, and we gotta have some chicken. Like, and we shucking and jiving and shit. That's when it goes overboard. So, I mean, some stereotypes are cool. I mean, they might not be all the way 100% factual, but I'm thinking some facts are in it.
There's some.
It just got wavered with some bullshit racism added on to it that made it a bad thing. But it's systemic. You know, they've been trying to divide humans since they gave colorism. You know, black, white.
Yeah, since they made up races.
They made that shit up.
There's no such thing as race other than the human race.
Yeah.
Right.
Just like, you know, they always use their scientists or they doctors to experiment. Well, this was an experiment back in the early 1900s when they started doing this. Let's separate them like races so we can act like we're more superior because we're white and they're black. Which
is very true. If y'all don't realize, man, that is 100% true. This really did happen. They decided on their own that we're going to do this to make ourselves feel superior. And we're going to come back and bring you the facts, or I'm going to put it in the description so you could look it up. But this is 100% true. We were all born in a time where there was only races, and that's what we were told, that black people this and white people that. Way back before we were born, man, back in early 1900s, there was no such thing. They didn't talk about it that way. Actually, it was 1800s. It wasn't even it was 1800s. That they started that, and we're gonna give you some facts about it because that's gonna stray away from what we're talking about today. But definitely, we're gonna give you that information so you can see it for yourself and learn and grow from this, man.
But we want all y'all to realize that, you know, sometimes you don't realize something is racist because it's been perpetuated so long, so many decades. Just like the Aunt Your Mama syrup bottle or the Uncle Ben's box, or these characters were. What you call them? The caricatures.
The caricatures, yeah.
Of black people back in the day, and they were just, you know, Uncle Ben, the good guy in the kitchen, or Aunt Mammy, Aunt Your Mama, she can cook her ass off, and you know, anything to stereotype black people as being in the kitchen or being labor or workers. They were perpetuated. They had soaps that they was called nigger soaps or something.
Toothpaste and everything.
Toothpaste. Yeah. I mean, they had all kind of derogatory stuff for us for cleaning purposes, naming cleaning stuff after us in a negative connotation. So this is systemic all the way into, you know, the 20th century and all the way into the 21st century. So the stuff you're seeing from these young white kids is from their uncles and their granddads and their dads, like, period, point blank. This ain't nothing they just learned because they had to been taught it, because that shit is not going on anymore. So clearly there's a lot of more white kids that love black music, love black people, and they showing it, and we appreciate y'all. Salute.
Yeah.
But we need more of y'all to step up, because white silence is white consent.
Right.
And more y'all step up, more we believe y'all for the right cause. You're an ally.
Yeah. The last question we're going to give you guys, and it's very important to me. ask yourself, have you ever told your black friend, you don't act like those black people? Or you are different.
You different,
right? Because what are you really saying to that person? That there are terrible black people, that these black people are down, but you, my friend, you are the
you one of the chosen good ones.
You know what I mean?
You're a good nigga.
You actually don't understand how terrible that is to somebody. Like, if we
we
really
don't take that as a compliment
and told you, Karen, of all the Karens, you are different from all the rest of them.
Yeah.
Think about how you coming off. And you may mean it as a compliment, but it's
not.
Not.
It's straight up not. Oh, you talk so articulate. You well spoken. You never say that to no white person. So why are you telling us that? Now if we had the same starting ground like y'all did, we had started at the finish line or at the starting line when y'all started, then you would have saw how smart and how far we could have went, because we done it and y'all stole all the inventions. So ain't like we didn't do it even when we were getting our necks cut off and whipped around the back. We still was creating shit. I mean, the cotton gin. Who you think created that? Exactly. Look it up.
All right, man. What are you gonna leave us with today, man? Give us some of that real spill.
Real spill from a G, man. Like I said, white silence is white consent. If you for the cause of righteousness and you so-called Christians are really about God and faith and all this good stuff y'all be proclaiming, then this is the right side to be on. This is the change that we need. This is the change that's going to happen in 2020. And it's going to happen with you or without you. Ally or Opps. Choose your side. Period.
All right, man. I only know what else I can tie that up with, man. I think we hit so many points. I'm just going to leave you with, please, if you like these videos, again, hit the button down below, like, subscribe.
Tell a friend and tell another friend.
Follow us on Instagram. You can find me at ass.mrbowtie and D-Nice-Melanin King. D-Nice-Melanin King.
_ Melanin King.
Such a long name.
Yeah, man. I'm a long guy. But anyway,
also you can find us on at Two Live Dudes on Instagram as well.
Instagram, Two Live Dudes, yep.
And we'll be giving you guys a lot more stuff following up, man. Please stay in the comments. For those of you who have been commenting and liking and following, thank you all. We appreciate you.
I appreciate y'all.
Yes.
Even though I had to guide you through it, hey, you gotta do what you gotta do, baby.
All right, take care.
Peace. Two Live Dudes.